This, did that echo, this echoey sound? Why is that? Okay. Yes, yes. I want to have that bass up in there. Just maybe because we need to have cushions on the wall and all that stuff. Okay. Oh yeah. We got to keep the aura. Just in case you didn't know, you just turned on. You turned on to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, King Melvin. We want to check out to the top and see what we've been doing as African Americans. What we've been doing. What have we been doing since African Americans? How come it's so low?
So life would be sweeter. A cure for smallpox. The U.S. mailbox. The black mind is as strong as an ox. The hand stamp. The electrical. The generator, refrigerator, lubricators, and the elevator. The black man is a great creator. From the minds of blacks came bed racks, signals for train tracks, and the smokestack. The egg beater, the home heater, ice cream so life would be sweeter. A cure for smallpox, the U.S. mailbox. The black mind is as strong as an ox. The hand stamp, the electric lamp. When it comes to inventing, blacks are champs. The clothes dryer, the extinguisher for the fire, peanut butter, the biscuit cutter, the lunch pail, the portable scale, the harpoon for the well, the key ring. Looks like blacks invented everything.
Whoa! Everything. What did we do? What did we do? What did blacks do? Come on, tell me what did blacks do? What else did we do? Come on.
Blacks are able. This is not a fable. We even invented the kitchen table, the auto fishing reel, the envelope seal, the train alarm to keep us from harm, motors for cars, guitars for rock stars, the rocket catapult so we can reach Mars, the dustpan, the doorstop, the pressure cooker, and the mop. And let it be told, a black man invented the commode, the traffic signal for the road, and the ice cream mold, the fruit press, the printing press. Without blacks, this nation would be in a mess. The medicine tray, the electric railway, reparations, they should pay.
You know that.
Rockets for battle, apparatus for roping cattle, the disposable needle, a discharge for torpedoes, the insect gun to kill the mosquito, the record player on to hear the Beatles, the player piano, the remote control to change the channel, the video commander, nothing could be grander.
Whoa, we did a whole lot of stuff. I'm telling you, this is just in case you listen to King and Queen Radio and listen to the King Melvin on Mind Tuning. Oh, yeah.
Ear clips, potato chips, airships for scenic trips, the lemon squeezer, oh, what a pleaser. Sugar refinement, not an easy assignment. Bottle caps, jock straps, so the athlete can make his laps. The sweeper for the street, the brushing comb to look neat, the folding chair, the auto transmission for changing gear, the wrench, the typewriter, invented by blacks to make the workload lighter. Blood plasma and rods for the curtain. Without these inventions, it's certain we'd be hurting. The baby buggy, the air conditioner when it's muggy, the gas burner, and stainless steel pads, invented by blacks. Aren't you glad? The bicycle
yes, I am.
cream, the golf tee to enhance the game, window cleaner, the sprinkler to make the lawn greener, the clothes dresser, the folding bed, invented by blacks. You heard what I said.
I sure did. You're listening to King and King Radio. I'm King Melvin on Mind Tuning. Call in 718-253-4239. 718-676-0820.
The ironing board, the scooter board, the stand for the keyboard. Black inventions are very broad. The helicopter for flight and military might, the fire escape ladder, the urinalysis machine for the bladder, the digital toaster, the roller coaster, the guided missile, the holder for toilet tissue, a fountain pen to write an epistle, a planter for corn, the best thing since the horn, the furniture caster, your cell phone to communicate faster, the radiation detector, the doorknob and lock as a property protector, the mask for the gas, the mower for the grass, a sharpener for your pencil, a pastry fork, what a utensil, the horseshoe, the human shoe. Without blacks, what would we do?
Good
Right,
question.
to keep the horse on course, the children of Africa. Oh, what a resource!
Yes, yes, yes. Just in case y'all didn't know, y'all are listening to King Melvin, and this is Mind Tuning. We're here every single Tuesday and Wednesday. We want y'all to know. Oh, yes, we're here doing mind tuning. And if you didn't know, that was Black Innovations. And you're always going to learn something when you turn on the mind tuning. It's the talk radio show. And I am King Melvin at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And you listen to the mind tuning show. We're here every Tuesday doing the mind tuning from Tuesday and Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Call in, call in. We want to hear from you. Call in. All right, let's get this party started. My name is King Melvin. Give you a little background about myself. I am, I would say, singer-songwriter. I'm an artist. First, I'm a pastor. First of all, I would say, if I had to categorize myself, I'm a spiritual being. And I want to say that because I haven't always evolved from the spiritual side. But I am a pastor, singer-songwriter. I do theater with the Screen Actors Guild. Pretty astute businessman. Do a lot of business consulting and marketing. I enjoy business and I enjoy consulting about business. I've been in just about every business you can think about, and I'm into building wealth. So I may talk about wealth builders because that's something important. You need to still have mind tuning if you are going to build wealth. You know, some people think, and I used to think the same way, if I just had money, if I had a lot of money, I would have it made. If you know, you've heard people say that, if I only had the money, my problems would be over. I would really do this. I would really do that. I would do anything I want to do and I would be successful. Wrong, 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 wrong. Give you a classic case example. Some of you are young enough to remember a lot of black people won the lottery. I think about 6 to 8 of them. They became overnight millionaires. Oh my goodness. I know some of y'all remember that. Overnight millionaires. And it just shared that just because you have money, that don't mean you're going to be successful. In about 6 months or a year, each of those people that became millionaires instantly from the lotto, they were even probably broker than they was in the beginning. Let me say that again. Those millionaires that became millionaires through the lotto, they were in worse shape than they was before they even had money. Now that's pretty deep. See, this is where mind tuning comes in at. You know, it's not about you. If they had financial education, see, that's a different mindset. You have to know about the science of money. You have to know something about money. If you don't know anything about money and you get a lump sum, write this down. You know you don't know nothing about money. You know nobody taught you nothing about money. All you know how to do is spend it, spend it, spend it, and spend it on things that cost you a lot of bills and cost you to pay for it every single month. That's not a mind tuned being. A mind tuned being would not take their money and buy something that's going to cost them more money and put them in debt. That is out of tune mind thinking. Now, if you don't know anything about money, the smartest thing to do is to put it somewhere safe, perhaps a CD or something, money market fund, something safe, and park it there until you take your brain and train it and learn about the science of money, how to build money, how to make it grow, how to know about compounding interest, about passive residual income, where the money works for you, where you don't have to work for the money, and you get the highest safe returns. If you don't know about financial education, you park your money until you hire somebody that knows about financial education and can guide you, or you learn. If you don't do that, you will not be successful, as those who won the lottery that did not have financial education. They were broker than they first started, and they was in more trouble than they were before becoming a millionaire. So let's write this down. You must have financial education. You must know about money. And if you don't know, that's a smart man that know they don't know. It's a knucklehead that know they don't know and still be acting like they do know. That's a knucklehead. So I just gave you some wisdom. Mind tuning 101. Your mind must be tuned on what to do with money. And I like the concept of, I don't, working. Listen, don't get me wrong. I am not anti-jobs. I've had all kind of jobs. I mean, you got to pay the bills. Listen to me carefully what I'm about to say. Nobody ever got wealthy working a job. Just in case you tuned in, this is mind tuning, and we're speaking about wealth building. I'm in Brooklyn Station, King of Queen Radio, and I'm King Melvin, the master and the spiritual teacher and guru of the mind tuning philosophy. If you want to call in and join in this conversation, the topic is wealth building. 718-253-4239. The other number is 718-676-0820. And we're giving away gift certificates. Wait a minute. Live. Updates. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, has a sponsor. Oh, you heard it first, right here. Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio have a sponsor, and the sponsor is Hourglass. Hourglass is a 5-star restaurant on Restaurant Row. And guess what? Restaurant The Hourglass on the famous street in Midtown Manhattan on the west side, giving away gift certificates. Listen, but I'm just not going to give them away to you. You got to call in and you got to answer a question. And if you answer this question correctly, you will win a gift certificate. So call in. I'm not going to call you. And we got a lot of gift certificates. So I'm greedy. I'll probably eat all of them up myself. So Hourglass is our major sponsor. And it's a major 5-star restaurant at Restaurant Row, 46th Street. Give us a call if you want to win those gift certificates. We're talking about wealth building. You need to understand wealth building is it's a kind of mentality. And again, I'm not advocating anti jobs. I had every job you could think of. You need to have a job so you can pay the bills. But listen to me carefully. I just disagree with you getting caught up on the 40-40 plan. And remember, no, now, if you don't want to become wealthy, it's nothing wrong with working on a job until retirement. Listen to me again. Some people don't want to be wealthy. Some people just want to have a good job, and God bless you. If you have a good job and you love your job, please don't think I am anti-job. It's nothing more beautiful than having a job that you love doing, love getting up in the morning for. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not really talking to that particular person, but the people I am talking to is people that says, "Oh my God, I got this job and I don't like this job, and I got to get up every day to this job I don't like. There got to be a better way. I, 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 I don't like working. I'm working 12, 14-hour days. I can't even enjoy my children. I can't even enjoy my life because I'm working 12, 14-hour days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days, 8 days a week." If I'm talking to those people, now there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You need to have an exit plan to get out of that job. You're not supposed, if you're in a job that you can't stand and is miserable, there's a solution. Just think about this plan. You should have an exit plan. A plan of saying, I'm going to save my money and I am going to bounce. I got me an exit plan. I'm going to be here for maybe 5 years, 7 years. I'm going to learn everything that there is to learn, especially if it's a business. Now, this is why I love about jobs. If it's a job that you want to do and own your own business, you get a job there and you learn everything that there is to learn. And that's a beautiful thing because you know in your mind, you're going to get the experience and they're going to pay you. And soon you will have your own job. Now that's smart to be able to say, I'm going to get all my experience while they pay me. And then I'm going to set up my own business. Now that's smart, And again, if you love your job and you love being in, you don't mind staying there for retirement, that's okay. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that just have those jobs they don't like, have those jobs working with people they can't stand. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you. This is how you change that around. You don't mind coming to work if you got a plan. If you got a plan and a secret plan in your mind saying, I don't like this job. But instead of the job using me, I'm going to use the job because the job can use you. They could have you building their goals and dreams, and they're going to give you a gold watch and a turkey at the end of your retirement. That's the company using you, but you don't mind because you love your job and you don't mind working to retirement and being retired and living off of your fixed income. That's all right. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that said, I can't stand this job. I got to go every single day to a job I don't like. Give me a plan. I'm giving you the plan. This is the plan. You have a plan, what I call the escape plan. In other words, you make sure that you put yourself in a position where you learn everything about that business. So when you step off, you will be proficient and you will have the experience. But at the same time, you better sock some money away. Listen to me. You need to find a way where you can sock at least 50 to 75% of your money away. I'm going to say that again. If you want an exit plan to get out of that job and have your own business, this is the exit plan. You scale down your cost of living and live off of 30% or 25%. Figure it out. Cut back on the Happy Meals, cut back on going out to the movies and spending your money, hanging out, partying. You can't have it both ways. But in your mind, if you have that plan to say, I'm going to save me 75 to 50% of my income so that when I'm ready to leave, I have enough money to start my own business. Now that's an exit plan. Now think about it. Before I tell you about this exit plan, let's be honest. You're saying, wow, I don't think I'll hate my job. If I can just, instead of the job using me, let me use the job, you're not going to feel so bad getting up because you're going to have a secret exit plan. Everybody else will be all mad and screwed up face because they didn't like this job. And they know you used to be the same way. You used to couldn't stand the job, but all of a sudden you come in with a different step in your pep. And all of a sudden you're whistling. You're like, what happened to you? And you keep your secret. Don't tell nobody, but you have a plan, an exit plan. And one of these days you're going to come in, you're going to look at your account and say, this is the day I'm firing my boss. What? You get up and say, wifey, I'm firing my boss today. What do you mean you're firing your boss? I am quitting my job. How are you going to quit your job? What about the bills? And you let her know, I have saved X amount of dollars and I can go into my own business. We are going to get free and have our own time and create our own business. Now, I just gave you an exit plan. This is for all of the people. We're talking about wealth building. But all of the people that know it's a better way than working for somebody and they're not happy. Always have an exit strategy plan. But you have to save that kind of exit strategy money. And you can do it. I've done it. So we're talking about wealth building. It's a mentality you have to have. Your mind has to be tuned into the science of money. You need to study money. You need to have a mentality and study the mindset of wealthy people. If you notice the mindset of wealthy people, they don't think like consumers. Most of us think like consumers. We want to buy everything. We want to get our paycheck and we want to buy everything. And then before the weekend, we get paid Friday, Saturday, we broke. Sunday, we might have a little money left. By Monday, we are choking, borrowing and can't even get on the subway because we done overspent our money. We need to learn how to discipline and make sure that if we're going to spend money on something, make sure it is going to bring you money. Let me say that again. Every time my brain tell me, let's buy this, I always ask my brain, I said, brain, I would like to buy that, but is that going to bring me more money or it's going to put me in debt? It's going to put you in debt. But wait a minute. It's going to put me in debt? It's not going to bring me no money? No, it's not going to bring you no money. You're going to have to pay for this out of your hard-earned salary. I mean, I'm talking about even if it's a house. Some people, they don't mind spending money for a nice car, and every month they have those payments, and they got a house, and they got those mortgage payments. Some people don't mind doing that. Listen, I'm not talking to those kind of people. I'm talking to the people that says, I want to become wealthy. I want to become wealthy. So if you want to become wealthy, create the thought process of if you're going to spend money on something, let it pay for itself, whatever the bills are on that, let it pay for itself and leave you a profit. And I'm not talking about Moses. That's a joke. Kill myself over here. So if you're going to spend your money, always ask yourself, is that going to bring me money? Is it going to pay for itself and leave me a profit? If it's not going to pay for itself and leave you a profit, that's not really a good way to spend your money. Most wealthy people, they always buy assets. Assets is something that you're going to spend your money on. It's going to grow and it's going to take care of the expenses for it and leave you a profit. That's the habit of thinking you should try to create for yourself. Well, that was the mind tuning about wealth building. So I hope you got some good information about that wealth building mindset. It's coupled with mind tuning. You have to have your mind tuned. So we're going to go to a little bit of some music. I am very excited about, I think I told you I'm a singer-songwriter, and I have a show coming up. Uh-oh. Bulletin. What's going on at King and Queen Radio? What is the updates? Well, the updates are we are having King Melvin, the very own King Melvin, is doing a comedy show at the world famous Broadway Comedy Club. That's right, Broadway Comedy Club. That is Wednesday, May the 18th, 6 p.m. You need to be there at the famous Broadway Comedy Club located at 318 West 53rd Street. That number again is 318 West 53rd Street between 8th and 9th. Every comic you can name came out of this famous Broadway Comedy Club. So my booking agent and promoter had me back by popular demand. I was there last year. I do comedy also. I do clean comedy. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the hard comedy. I grew up with the hard comedy, but me being a pastor, I decided to let the Holy Spirit say it'll be befitting for you to do clean comedy. You think? I said, yeah, I think it will be. So I do clean comedy. So you'll be hearing me that night doing some of my clean comedy. Plus, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love romance. I wouldn't want to live in the world without romance. So most of my songs from my CD called The King has finally arrived. I might play you some of my earlier cuts from that CD. And I have a story about each song. And after I play it for you, I'll tell you the story or before. But this is one of my first demos. And I think the first song, let me tell you about the first song on this. It's called Kickin'. And this first song was the first song that I ever played the piano and sing at the same time. I never knew I could do it. And one day I was in the studio and the magic happened. Before I was able to finish with the session, I was shocked. I literally had played and sung at this and sang a song at the same time. It was magical. I always thought just to sing was hard enough, and then play an instrument and sing at the same time. I used to thought that was just impossible. But you can do anything if you in the right mindset. All right? Okay, check this out. This is I think called Can I Talk to You? I was digging this song. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. All right. Can I Talk to You was a very interesting song because I never could play piano and sing at the same time at one time. All right, let's see if we can get this going here.
KINGANDQUEEN I just want to let this gentleman play some of this song. His name is Mel Brown.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to throw it too hard. Well, I want to do this original, and it's about you know, when you just can't say all the things that you want to say. Sometimes you just can't find the words, and so I create this song so that I can say what I want to say. And the name of it is Can I Talk to You? 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 'Cause sometimes I can't say the things that I want to say to you, because there's so much fear riding. So can I talk to you? I have so much I want to say to you. So baby, can I talk to you and say all the things that I feel? That's so real to me. I want to say things like that I'm in love with you today. And I'm so glad you came my way. Can I say some of the things that I'm afraid to say when you are near? My love indeed. Baby, I want to say, when I put my hand in yours, I go to a foreign land with time stand still and wait. Can I talk to you? Baby, can I talk to you? And say all the things that I'm gonna say to you that I can't say when you are near. 'Cause there's so much fear. So I'm writing this song to let you know the things that I can't say when I'm with you. Oh, when I'm with you, girl. Oh, when I'm with
you. I wanna say to you, John, so glad that you're mine. I love you from the start, and I'm hoping we'll never part. That's why I just want to say to all people, I love you. I love you. I love you.
All right, that was by King Melvin. Can I talk to you? I hope y'all enjoyed. I had a great time producing that. It was just wonderful. Just in case y'all didn't know, y'all must want me to eat up all of these gift certificates from our major sponsor, the Hourglass. We got a major sponsor called the Hourglass and at Restaurant Row. And I'm going to tell you, we are just amazing. I mean, I don't eat seafood, but I'm telling you, they had some crab cakes that I'm still licking my chops. I'm licking my finger. And I'm telling you, I'm greedy. So if y'all don't call in, you don't get no gift certificates. You don't get no gift certificate. You have to call in 718-253-4239. That number again is 718-253-4239. That other number is 718-676-0820. So you better call in because trust me, you ain't getting none of them gift certificates unless you call in and answer a few questions. It's a game going on, and we are so proud. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, to have a proud sponsor, the Hourglass, a 5-star restaurant. And I kid you not, I was there not even a week ago, and I'm still dreaming about fish cakes. I'm dreaming about it. I mean, they jumping instead of, I usually dream about, sheep, jumping the fence and whatnot. But fish cakes? I mean, come on, somebody. Fish cakes? Oh, my God. They got a 5-star menu, and I'm telling you, you have to call in to win those gift certificates. And just in case you didn't know, you're listening to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and I'm King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Show. I'm so excited. We got so much going on. What do we got going on, King Melvin? Update. We have a major, listen to me, a major parade. Listen to me, a major parade, and King and Queen Radio has its own float. Oh yeah, that's how incredible this station is. Listen to me. Anybody know you got to be about something if you have your own float? Yes, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, has its own float that's going to be in the parade. Not just any parade, it's the 16th annual dance parade. I mean, it's going to be over 10,000 dancers from all over the world with costumes all over the world. The colors is going to be bananas. And you're going to have DJs and live bands. And guess what? I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. 150,000 spectators going to be waving around the line. They're going to be hollering and screaming. They're going to be seeing the banner of King and Queen Radio Station, right? Brooklyn Station. They're going to be talking about, oh, that's the radio station we've been hearing about. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Is that King Melvin? I'm going to say, yes, it is King Melvin, live right here on the float of King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Oh, I'm going to put their radio voice up in there. I'm going to be, what? And Zena Palin, oh, she get down, she gonna break it. Dancing, oh, that's her thing. Oh, we gonna break this, we gonna break this down. We gonna show people, y'all may look at this gray, but I'm still a teenager, and we get down up in here. I'm gonna show you. We was in here one night at the station. We was breaking it down. I'm gonna show that clip. I'm gonna get the engineer, Debonair, to show that clip. Zena and I was in here breaking it. We were breaking it like it was hot. I mean, when I looked at the clip, I said, "Oh, we was tearing it up. We were tearing it up." Oh, it was amazing. We know how to get down and party. We ain't no seniors. We are teenagers. Come on, somebody. Don't try to steal that word. Don't even try to steal that word because we got it copywritten. That's right. So don't you forget. I mean, we got a very limited amount of space on that float. This float is blowing up. The float is getting ready to blow up. I mean, I'm telling you, you ain't got that much space on it. So if you want to get on this float and be part of the 16th annual Dance Parade Festival, you need to call me like yesterday, 347-346-3047. Let me slow down because I'm getting excited. Let me slow that number down. My engineer is telling me you got to slow it down. Well, I'm sorry. I'm excited up in here. Come on, somebody. I said, not come on, somebody, but come on, somebody. 347-346-3047. You need to call me. We don't have that many spaces left, and we've got maybe a couple of sponsorships left, so you might want to sponsor your cause. So you need to call me here. I am the general manager at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. My name is King Melvin, and you're listening to the Mind Tuning Talk Show. What else is going on? We have a sponsor. Oh, yes, we do. I mean, you can't have no radio, no big time radio show like this and ain't got no sponsors. What's wrong with you? You can't have no big time radio station like this without no sponsors. Yes, we got a sponsor called the Hourglass. I mean, it's a major 5-star restaurant. You're going to want to call here to get these gift certificates. Gift certificates are given out. I'm talking about we got them hot, but I'm greedy. I'm telling you right now, I will eat them all up. Because I ain't just going to give them to you. You got to call up 718-253-4239. And that other number is 718-676-0820. Yo, Debonair, we're going to eat. Are we going to eat? Do we got some certificates? We going, right? I'm not just saying it. That was the engineer. I'm trying to tell you, but I ain't. Greedy as I am, I ain't gonna call y'all. Y'all gotta call me 718-253-4239. That number again is 718-676-0820. I am blowing up. Well, let me just give you. I'm doing a clean comedy. You know, I love comedy because listen, everything is so serious between the pandemic. You know, between the wars going on. I mean, everybody got the screw face. I mean, everybody going to work. I mean, you see them on the train. They act like they didn't have no X-lax. I mean, everybody face. You got to tell your face. Smile. It's all right to smile. People ain't smiling no more. They just walking. I mean, I was walking down the street and seeing a crowd of people. They look like they didn't take their X-lax. They look like they were just training. I'm like, have some fun. When are you going to laugh? Tell your face. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to smile. Stop being so serious. You know the hospitals are full of people, serious people. They are hospitals with stress. You better learn how to play and have some fun because if you don't, you will have the stroke aloke. You will have the stroke. Don't go there. Have some fun. Lighten up. I'm trying to tell you. Have some fun with life. Because I'm going to let you know that stress is a killer. So you might go to the gym and you might exercise, but you are missing one of the main ingredients to keep healthy. You must laugh. You must have fun. See, when you become adults, sometimes we forget to have fun. We forget to play games. We don't play games. I'm an adult. That's child's play. I was a child at one time. Now I'm an adult. You're a serious adult about to have a heart attack. Oh, well, yes, I'm doing comedy, and I'm glad that I could do some comedy because let people lighten up. Let me see if I can get a clean comedy joke out of it. Oh, one day, they there was a it was a it was a clergyman. I mean, he was a bishop. Matter of fact, yeah, he was the pope. He was the pope, and there was the smartest man in the world on the plane, and a Boy Scout. Now, picture this: the pilot, the pope, and a Boy Scout, and the smartest man in the world. So the pilot says, "Mayday, Mayday, Mayday! I'm sorry, the plane is going down, and I know there's three people back there and only two parachutes. I got mine, and may God bless you. I'm out." The pilot jumps out of the plane. So the smartest man in the world said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. I got to get one of these parachutes because the world need me. Think I'm the smartest man in the world. So I got to take one of these parachutes." So the smartest man in the world, he grabbed the parachute and he jumps out of the plane. So the only two people is left is the Pope and the Boy Scout. So the pious Pope says, "Son, I lived a real pious life. So, son, you take the last parachute." And the Boy Scout said, "Well, Pope, we don't have to really worry about the parachute because the smartest man in the world just jumped out of the plane with my knapsack on. Oh, I'm killing. Give me oxygen. I'm killing myself over here. Oh, I'm so funny up in here. Oh, I'm killing myself. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, give me some water up in here. Oh, I'm killing myself up in here. Oh, oh. I'm just so funny. I don't know what to do. I can't stand it. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I get another clean comedy joke up in here. Well, it was one time it was this pastor. He was in the village and he never and he it took him about an hour. He was trying to find a post office. And finally he sits down at this rock and he said he's sweating. He's like, "Oh my God. I can't believe I can't find the post. I've been walking out here for about an hour." And a little boy comes walking down the road. And he says, son, I've been trying to find the post office for an hour. Can you show me where the post office is?" So the little boy says, "Yeah, Pastor, you just go down the curve and you're going to see the post office right there." And the pastor said, "Oh, son, oh, you did such a good job. Hallelujah. You did such a good job. I want you to come to church on Sunday and I'm going to show you how to get to heaven." And the little boy said, "Well, Pastor, I don't know about that. You couldn't even find the post office." Oh, I'm dying over here. I'm killing myself over here. Oh, 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 I'm so funny over here. Oh, I'm killing myself. Oh, I'm killing oh. you know, I just love to have fun. And I want you to know if you're definitely coming to my comedy show, you need to come because we don't have that many spaces left. Thank God. My promoter called me today and said we don't have that many tables left. So if you want to come to the comedy show that I'm doing Wednesday at 6 p.m., that's going to be at the famous Broadway Comedy Club. And it's at 318 West 53rd Street between 8th and 9th. But you have to get tickets through me. You need to call me. Thank God I don't have that many tables left. I do put butts in the chairs. I'm not bragging, but this is my second time there. I'm very grateful that they enjoyed my last show. I did some songs from my latest CD called King Melvin. King Melvin, the king has finally arrived, and it's a lot of romantic songs. I can do the R&B, I can do the soul. I came up with all of that, but my heart really loves to do romantic music. So I believe that you really would really enjoy uh, my songs. They always have a story behind it, and plus I do comedy because I got this crazy guy with inside of me. He always in the middle of a song he want to do a joke. So I'm gonna have to share the stage with the crazy side of King Melvin, the clean comedy guy, and the romantic guy. I don't know how to. They're always fighting for billing. So if you see me in the middle of a song and the crazy comedy guy want to stop in the middle of a song and do a joke, just humor him, please. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think there's this song that I want to share with you. It's when you're a singer songwriter, the most beautiful thing is when somebody want to sing your songs and want you to perform your songs for them in a very personal way. And I'm saying one song that I created. A friend of mine said, "Would you please sing it at my wedding?" I mean, I'm not a crybaby, but when he said that, it struck my heart so deeply that you know how personal a wedding is, and when someone would love your music and your song that much that they would say, "You're gonna be my best man, and when I'm walking down the aisle, would you please sing that song you created?" That's a beautiful feeling when people love your work like that. And I think this song is called "Can I Be." I always have a story behind each song that I create, and this story behind this song is back in the day, romance was was a little more respectful in the sense that you would ask the woman if it was all right to date her. You would actually ask her parents and even ask her. We wouldn't, be presumptuous like we are now and just, well, you're going to be my girl, or I'm digging you, and it wasn't like that. It was a little more respectful, and this guy he was proposing to his girlfriend, and the way the video goes, he's surprising her, and he has a ring, and he's on one knee, and he's singing the song "Can I Be," and it goes like this: Can I be? Can I be? Can I be? Can I be that one who loves you so? And if you will let me love you, and if you will let me love you, I'd love you till I'd love you till the day I die. And this will mean everything to me. So let us try loving. So let us try loving together now. Thank you. Thank you. No autographs, please. Thank you, but no thank you. No photos. Security, get them cameras out of my face. No, I'm just uh, I'm just touched, moved, and inspired that someone would want me to sing that song at their wedding. So uh, again, I'm a hopeless romantic. I love romance. I think the world would be so much wonderful with romance, and I uh, I just love that God has put romance in the world. So, okay, that's who I am. I'm very passionate about my art, singing, songwriting, and I play a few instruments. And I think you might see that on the show. So, if you coming out tomorrow, if you're coming out on the 18th, just give me a call, and it'll be great to see you guys out there. And again, I put butts in the seat, so if you really want to hear me perform, you can be there. But you need to call me 347-346-3047. That number again is area code 347-346-3047. All right. You are listening to King Melvin on King and Queen Radio, the Brooklyn Station, live right here on Talk Radio. And this is the Mind Tuning Radio Show. And I just want to share, most people say never heard about the philosophy of mind tuning. It's a very simple philosophy. It's if your mind is out of tune, your life is out of tune. And the opposite, if your life is in tune, then your mind is in tune, because it's just wonderful to know that everything is about thinking. You may not think about it, but everything is about how your mind is processing information and thinking. So, and I want to tell you that just in case y'all didn't know, we have a GPS. Just like the cars have the GPS, we have a GPS, and it's called your inner spirit, that inner voice. You know, that voice that guide you and tell you, don't do this, don't go that way, go this way. And we sometimes we never listen to it. And if we have an honest moment, we would say, you know what? I think I should go this way because my feeling is telling me to do that. And then we don't do that. And we always say, wow, I wish I would have listened to my inner voice. See, God, the higher power, your inner self, universal power, they gave us that so that can guide us. So we don't have to be in the dark guessing. And a lot of people, we have mixed feelings about that emotion. Some people say, don't be so emotional. Wrong. You better be emotional, because that is our GPS to guide us the right way. And it's simple. It's not complicated. Let me break down how simple it is. If it doesn't feel good, it ain't good. That means, and if it feels good, it's good. Now that's the indicator that we all have. Now, which feel good, see, everyone's individual. I mean, you don't have my fingerprint, and I don't have your fingerprint. So I'm saying that to say everybody is uniquely different. Even though we're one and the same, we're still uniquely different. You have to find what works, what's truth for you, not truth for somebody else. Truth for you. And the only person that can help you with that truth is your inner self, your inner spiritual being, your inner power, your inner voice. You have to think about not listening to so much stuff that's going outside of us, but listening to your inner voice more. You need to think about that. You would be more in touch and more in tune with yourself, your spiritual self. You'll be more in tune with the universe if you listen to that still voice that's within your spirit and in your being. A lot of times we don't even know there's a voice. The voices in our heads are so loud and so distracting, we don't even hear the whisper of the inner God or the inner spirit, some people call it, trying to guide us and talk to us. But when you start practicing mind tuning and doing more meditation and more visualization and more creating from the imagination of your mind, more dreaming, you will see the magic that we possess. And I'm going to say that again. Yes, every human being has the power of the magic imagination to be, do, and have anything that they want. They can create anything from that imagination. Anything. I didn't say some things, anything. So when you study mind tuning, we'll be teaching you how to discipline your mind so that you can rub that inner genie lamp, and that genie will be at your beck and call and give you unlimited, listen, unlimited wishes. And when you master the mind tuning philosophy, most people say there's no such thing as guarantees. I beg to differ with you. Sorry, there is guarantees. If you master mind tuning, I guarantee you this. You will be able to be, do, and have anything you want. Let me say that again. Yes, you heard it on mind tuning from King Melvin. If you master the philosophy of mind tuning, you'll be able to be, do, and have anything you want. I didn't say something, I said anything. Because you have to, most of us do not understand the true knowledge of self. Let me say that again. Some of us just think that we are personality. Some people think we are degree. Some people think we are personality. We are degree. We are what our nationality. We think we're just our profession. We're more than just that human being that society says that we are. Uh-oh, I think somebody might want some gift certificates. Hold on, please. Yes, this is King Melvin and the Mind Tuning Radio Talk Show at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. Yes, caller.
Yes, my name is Duke Lloyd Gissentana, and I would like to give thanks to the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and congratulate King Melvin. I just have to keep congratulating him for his return to the radio. I am in training to be a minister in mind tuning through the training of King Melvin. And may I say, I have never experienced such a training so powerful that can open your mind to remarkable results, blessings, and your health. God is good all the time.
Wow. Well, I'm touched, moved, and inspired by your remarks, and I have to say I'm humbled. You're a bright student, and I'm so proud of just being able
Well, thank you
to
very
teach
much.
you. Yes. How long we've known each other?
Man, since 1967.
Mm, mm, mm. Wow.
It's a long, long ride, but it's just a blessing to be here to talk about it.
Well, I don't have many friends that long ago, and I cherish you, and I thank God that you was open enough to receive the mind tuning teachings, and you are going to really open up Brooklyn. I see a lot of promise. That's why you're in Brooklyn. I'm real clear. Duke Lloyd of Brooklyn. I see you there making some mind tuning transformation. I see it.
Well, thank you very much. I've learned so much in this program. It's overwhelming. People need to get into this. You may think it's not for you, but you have to try it. It's going to change your life. It can change the world.
Amen. Amen. But God, I just want to know uh, what radio station everybody should know about.
Oh, my. King and Queen Brooklyn Station. Yes, that's it. That's the one.
Ding, 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 ding. You just won. You, Lloyd Gissentana, the Duke of Brooklyn, just won a gift certificate from our major sponsor, Hourglass, a five-star restaurant in Restaurant Row. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Well, one more time, what station everybody need to be listening to?
Okay, here it is. King and Queen Brooklyn Station.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm saying I thank you so much for calling. I'm so greedy. I thought I was going to eat up all of these certificates by myself. Well, thank you for calling. God bless you.
Blessings to everyone.
Good night. Oh boy, I guess I got to give these certificates up because they calling in. I thought I was going to eat them all up, but I guess not. So if you want to win a gift certificate from our major sponsor, Hourglass, a five-star restaurant, and if you from New York, you already know Restaurant Row is famous for five-star restaurants. So our sponsor tonight is definitely Hourglass. Oh, yes. And we're going to have Hourglass, the owner of Hourglass, come to be one of our guests. So we are looking forward to him showing up here. And we want to thank him over here at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. We want to thank him for the great gift certificates and being our sponsor, our proud sponsor. Thank you so much. Hourglass, that's a major restaurant on Restaurant Row. So if you want to win the gift certificates, you need to call in 718-253-4239. That number again to call in to win is 718-253-4239. And the other number is 718-676-0820. Well, we are listening to King Melvin, and this is Mind Tuning Talk Radio. And we talk, not just talk, we talk about thought that's out of the box. We are talking about subject matters that's out of the box. When you tune into Mind Tuning, you may hear about wealth building. You may hear about the fountain of youth. Oh, yeah, we talk about the fountain of youth. And we also talk about the science, the true knowledge of life. And we also talk about the true knowledge of death. Because those two subject matters, we have a lot of distortions. We have a lot of truth and falsehood mixed together. And we also talk a lot about the true knowledge of self. Because, see, we don't know who we were. Listen, we do not know. We forgot who we were before we took on our physical bodies. Let me say that again. We talk about the true knowledge of self. Because before we took on these bodies, we were pure spirit. So, and a lot of us went to sleep when we took on these bodies, and we don't remember what we promised when we was in heaven and why we came down here. Some of us got very confused. Excuse me. And some of us got lost. I was lost for a while. I forgot what my purpose was. I forgot why I came here. But through living life, my inner spirit finally, because when you in heaven or the universe, when you non-physical, you make an agreement with your when you in heaven or the universe, when you non-physical and you just spirit, you make an agreement that at a certain time you're gonna go to sleep when you take on this body, and you're gonna wake up at a certain time after all of your exploring of life on planet Earth. You will meet your spiritual self, and your spiritual self will wake you up and bring to your remembrance what you were supposed to do and why you came here to planet Earth to discover life on planet Earth. You came here for a reason. Everybody in the sound of my voice came here and took on a body to do something different and something just that they could do. And mind tuning helps you get in touch with that. So it's a very interesting philosophy. I'm very blessed and humble that I decided that when I was non-physical and spirit, I decided to come to planet Earth and teach mind tuning to have people wake up, because this is an age of the Aquarius, and a whole lot of waking up is going on right now. I'm not the only path of awakening. There's many paths of awakening, but this world cannot continue going as it's been going with an out-of-tune mind. So right now, mankind has to wake up because it's went far as it can go with untuned minds running the world. So as we speak, there's so many other different paths of awakening that's being taught as we speak. Mine just happened to be one of the many paths. I call it uh, mind tuning. And it's very, very powerful. And I'm blessed to be able to share this knowledge. We also working on the Mind Tuning Institute. We'll be doing fundraisers very soon. I'm setting up the nonprofit so that we could donate and have a mind tuning university. Wouldn't that be incredible? And we're going to have them in all 50 states. Mind tuning universities. It's just going to be all over. Uh, all those that's interested in tuning their mind and mastering, uh, have anything they want. It's just going to be powerful. And I'm grateful. And again, my background, I'm uh, I was in an orphanage. My mom couldn't take care of me, and my father and her divorced, and I went in an orphanage, and then went to the foster care system. So anybody that's been an orphan or been in a foster care system or just adopted, I'm from that community. My sister and I were actors. We belong to the Screen Actors Guild, and every actor have a cause that they stand up for or raise money for. Some people are for the hungry, and some people for different causes. Our cause is orphans, adoption, and foster care. We came out of that community, and we are creating a mind tuning institute where we will be able to have at risk youths learn what we learned and let them know their true power and their true knowledge of themselves, because we were once there lost and feeling inadequate, lack of a better term, or had low self-esteem. We had some not so good experiences in our foster care system. So, but it helped us to want to give back to uh, runaways, orphans, adoption, and foster care. So we're very excited that we have a very good plan to transform this community. And we're setting up some New York City, our great mayor. We're setting up talks with him. He's just very open to help New York City, and I'm so grateful that this great city. I love this great city, this great country. Um, I must say, I love America. America has been very good to me. My experience being an American has been wonderful. A lot of people challenge me on that, but even though life may have been prejudiced, even if life showed me poverty, and even if life knocked me down and had me hurt and bruised, I still must say, I love life. I love it. I love this great country called the United States of America. As far as I'm concerned, I always get in trouble with this. America can't do no wrong. I'm just saying, Jesus taught me something, and I want you to listen to this. My dear leader, teacher, and guide, Jesus Christ taught me something very powerful, and I will live by that until my last breath. I didn't understand Jesus' unconditional love. Jesus taught unconditional love. Now, we hear that term bandied about a great deal. But really, truly, what is unconditional love? Oh, my dear leader, teaching guide, Jesus Christ. They beat Jesus Christ until his own mother could not even recognize him. And you know what Jesus said in the moment on the cross? Listen, he looked up to his heavenly Father, and at that moment, Jesus being all powerful, he could have had every angel summoned from heaven and tear this planet up. But no, Jesus looked up with passion and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. I don't know about y'all. That changed the core of my being. Because I came from the hood. And if you stepped on my shoes, it was like war. And here's this man, spat on, crucified, and all he could say is, Heavenly Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. And when my mentor broke that down to me, it changed the very core of my being. So all I'm saying, it took me work to get to this consciousness for me to be able to look at a human being, even if they're not being nice to me, even if they're speaking ill of me. I learned not to take it personal anymore. I say the same thing Jesus said. I said, God forgive them. I say it a little different. God forgive them because their minds is out of tune. Yes. If somebody's not kind to me, somebody's not nice to me, I don't meet. I used to, if you're not nice to me, I'm not going to be nice to you. See, this society teaches us conditional love. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about unconditional love. Like our dear leader and teacher and guide, he practiced that. So it took me practice now, because I told you I'm from the hood and from Brooklyn. Come on, Bed-Stuy, do it that. Come on, somebody. But I've learned. Don't take it personal if somebody is mean to you or they're not nice to you. Their minds are just out of tune. It ain't nothing personal. But I'm not gonna lie, it takes some working on. And I'm to the point now, I love the way Jesus said, he said, you have to learn to be in the world, but not of the world. So no matter what's going on outside, like, give you a good example. You have to learn and master mind tuning to such a degree. I think everybody can relate to this analogy I'm about to use. You remember when sometimes you would wake up when your mind was out of tune and it was raining outside and you say, oh man, it's raining outside. And then you walk around like, oh, this is a terrible day. It's a dreary day. Oh, I don't even feel like getting up. Raining again? But when you're mind tuned, you will wake up and see beauty in the rain. When you wake up, you will say, thank God for the rain. God is cleaning the planet. He's getting rid of the germs. Thank God for the rain. and let me listen to the rain. I mean, you start, when your mind is tuned, you will see the world differently. Oh, yes. So now, in other words, whatever's going on outside of me does not affect what's going on inside of me. When my mind is tuned, I don't care if it's raining outside because the sunshine in my mind and in my heart. I can find a song. At one time when my mind was not tuned, people would come up to me and say, "Yo, man, what's up?" It's the same old, same old. Yo, man, what's going on? Ain't nothing. Same old, same old. I can't do that. When my mind become tuned, when it became tuned, I mean, people. I wake up in the morning, uh, uh, and my wife, she would say, I would say, yo, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? She was like, whoa, whoa, I didn't even have my coffee yet. What are you doing? I said, baby, God woke us up another day. I know, but whoa, let me at least get my coffee. You wake up like that all the time? And I have to say, I didn't all the time. But when God has brought you a mighty long way, then you have something to shout about. Come on, somebody. I mean, you got something to shout about. If God decided to give you the wherewithal to accept mind tuning, some people call it being reborn again. I just call it mind tuning. It's another form of being reborn again. When I'm walking, when I wake up, I love life. I don't care what the war is doing. I still love life. I don't care what the COVID is doing. I still love life. I don't care what what people with the mean faces on. All I know, I love life. We are supposed to learn joy, happiness, love, and peace. And I'm just saying, I used to be a human. I used to be a regular human being like everybody else. You know, mad at the world. You know, a victim. Blaming everything. But you can't even study the mind tuning philosophy if you don't come to one conclusion. And I'm going to drop this on you because don't even think about studying with us if you still want to be a victim. You must say to yourself, if you're ready for this mind tuning philosophy, you must say, I am willing to take full responsibility from for the good things in my life and the so-called bad things in my life. I am the blame. I'm responsible for how my life turns out. If you're not willing, if now listen, everybody ain't ready to take that kind of conscious responsibility. I get it. I remember when I was not ready. I would say the first thing somebody was trying to tell me about, I'm responsible for my life. And I was like, no, no, no. If I was responsible for my life, why would I have all of this poverty? Why would I have all of this goals and dreams that I can't reach? Why would I be in a community where I'm struggling? Why would I not be living lavish prosperity? No, I'm not taking that on that I'm responsible for my condition in my life. But after I grew, I understood that if I took responsibility for training my mind and getting my mind tuned, I can be, do, and have anything I want. And not only that, I could reinvent myself. Now that's heavy right there. When I found out if I mastered the mind tuning philosophy and I didn't like who I became, I could recreate, reinvent myself, and recreate myself. That's powerful. Oh, I always haven't been here, and I haven't been this person. I Once God said in Genesis, listen, this is on the subject matter of the knowledge of self. Excuse me, the true knowledge of self, not just the knowledge of self. When I became mind tuning, and one of the passages in the Bible read very true and very powerful to me. It said, let us make man in our image and likeness. That baffled me when my mind wasn't tuned. But when my mind became tuned, it was so clear to me. I mean, the prophets speak in the Bible, the disciples speak in the Bible, Jesus speaks in the Bible, but when God speaks, the man, he was told, who was the they? Let us make man in our image and likeness. God was saying, all of us are spirit. We are one with God. We are spirit. Our true identity is spirit. So all the non-physical beings that was there in heaven or in the universe at that time, that's whose source God was talking to. Let us make man in our image and likeness. And we had the gifts of God. And when the breath of life was breathed into our nostrils, God went in to inhabit that body. So know who you are. You are God, and God is you. You got to find that. You got to find that connection. And I made a conscious decision. The Holy Spirit has taught me anything that separates us is not from God. Anything that separates us from God is not from God. Oh, yeah, God is harmony. God is oneness. I am you and you are me. And I'm glad we're talking about I am you and I am you and you are me. A lot of people said, could you elaborate? I had a couple of questions that I have here. And one of them was, I take questions. So sometime I'll take them and bring them on the air. One of the questions was, what do you mean about the philosophy of I am you and you are me? That's a great question. I'm glad the person that wrote this question, I'm glad you asked that question. This is very powerful. The philosophy, I call it the oneness philosophy. And the breakdown on the oneness philosophy is about racism. When you hear the philosophy for mind tuning, and we're discussing the topic of the oneness, that means we're talking about racism. I always use a story sometime in an analogy to break down what I'm saying. Just imagine God and Mother Nature got together and said, we're going to populate the planet Earth and we're going to make children and we're going to sprinkle them all over the world. And we're going to call them human beings. I know some of you might know, just take it on a human level. My parents are from down south, and I got some family members that have about 20 kids, 20 children, 20. And I used to ask my mom, I said, why his name was Daddy Rabbit. Let me say that I didn't understand. I said, why would a grown man, because I was young, I said, Ma, why would a grown man, have a name called Daddy Rabbit? She said he has 20 children. I said, okay. So anybody know anything about rabbits? They multiply, they multiply, they multiply. So I'm saying that to say, if God and Mother Nature got together and made children called human beings and sprinkle them all over the world, Even Daddy Rabbit, he had 20 children. Some of them came out with different color eyes. Some of them came out with different color hair. Some of them come out with different color skin shades. What I'm getting at, not one of them said they wasn't brothers and sisters. Not one of them. So humanity, if we part of the humanity species, if we're part of the human species and we into racism and separation, we need to stop it because it's ridiculous. If you're a human being and I'm a human being, you got 2 legs, 2 arms, and we're the same species, and you are caught up in racism thinking that you're separate and different than me, your mind is simply out of tune. Racism, black racism, white racism, it's all silly. It's ridiculous. I'm a human being, you're a human being, and we need to get our untuned minds tuned about this nonsense called racism. I'm just trying to tell you, I am you and you are me. When we don't just say it, when we just mean it, and when we know it, let me give an example. Every human being came here from non-physical with a miracle and some kind of gift that no one else could bring but that person. Say, for instance, you had the gift of curing cancer, and I'm a black person stuck on racism, and I didn't want to deal with you, and I allowed somebody to take your life because I was stuck on racism. Guess what? The whole humanity lost because I didn't see that you was me and I was you. You had the gift of cancer to cure the world of cancer, and because I didn't see you as my brother human being, I let something happen to you and the whole world lose out on the cure for cancer, and vice versa. So I'm saying, I am you and you are me. This racism is just ridiculous. It just shows us that our minds is way out of tune, because if you're a human being and I'm a human being, we're one. I am you and you are me. So if a person is racism, I just understand, like Jesus would said, forgive them for they know not what they do. I don't take it personal. They're just not ready yet. But I don't have to play with you. I can love you from a distance. Unconditional love. But that's what we're talking about here. We need to understand unconditional love. Not the love that society teaches us, even in relationships. If you jump through the hoops the way I want you to jump through the hoops, I'm in love with you. But soon as you stop jumping the hoops and satisfy me, then all of a sudden, I'm not in love with you no more. We got to stop the nonsense. We have to grow up. We need to accept a person for who they are. We need to understand, don't take anything personal. We need to be more kind to each other. We need to be more loving to each other. Because if you look in the person's eyes long enough and quiet the conversations in your head, you will see your reflection of them in their eyes. So that meaning, I am you and you are me. We're one and the same. We need to get our minds right. I'm trying to tell you, this is Mind Tuning Talk Radio, and I'm King Melvin, and you at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. I'm here with the Mind Tuning Talk Show every single Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. So I am very proud to say that we have a exciting May coming up. We got a major sponsor in the house, Hourglass. Yes, Hourglass is a five-star restaurant, and we're so excited to partner up with them to be our sponsors. So if you want those gift certificates, you got to call me. I am not calling you. So congratulations to the winners tonight. We had some good winners tonight. And if you have a birthday, give me a call. We'll give you a birthday shout out, and I'll be glad to sing the birthday song to you over the air. All right, you need to call 718-253-4239. 718, the other number is 718-676-0820. And you listening to King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Talk Show. And I'm with Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio. Just call. We are streaming live also. So follow us, on Twitter, Litter, Bitter, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, yeah. We alive. Not dead. We're alive. Okay. I just want to share some more of my original music. And I'm very proud of this creation. Again, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I write songs, and I think that you might like this one that my sister and I. Let me give you a little history about this next song. It's called uh, featuring my sister Tell Her, and the other one on the flip side is called Forbidden Love. Uh, we had a contract in a famous club called 22 West in Harlem. Been there for 10 years, and the place was packed every Friday night. My sister and I were doing karaoke there, and that's where we got the name King and Queen. So King and Queen. So King and Queen of karaoke. We were just created an opportunity for people, shower singers, to just come out and just sing their hearts out. And some of them became very good singers. So one night it was packed in 22 West, and this lady came up to me. She says, "I'm Sharon. I'm Prince's sister." I said, "Oh, really?" But in my mind, I was like, "Yeah, I got a bridge, and I want to sell it to you." So I was nice, of course. I said, "Oh, wow, we got Prince's sister now. Oh, hello, yeah." And I brushed her off and took a card. And then after it was all over, my sister said, "Wow, Prince's sister showed up." I said, "You believe that? You really think that's Prince's sister?" She looked at me with, she got this look that when she is serious, like, uh-oh, that really was Prince's sister? It really was. She heard our voices. And I don't know if you're a singer-songwriter and you're a singer, there's something about family harmony. That's why the Jackson 5 was so incredible. There's something, when I was studying voice, they said civil harmony or family harmony. It's just magical. That's why the Carpenters was incredible. Donnie Marie, the Osmond family, they just got that sound. So Prince's sister, not knowing she was a great record producer, she actually turned Prince Roger Nelson, the late Prince Roger Nelson, she actually turned him on to the business. Yes. So she heard us and she said, "I have a song for you too. I love the way y'all harmonize. I love the way your voices sound." So we went to Sugar Hill Studio in New Jersey and we recorded this song. And shout out to Sharon Nelson, the sister of the late Prince Roger Nelson. Thank you, Sharon, for being such a creative genius and putting a song together for myself and my sister. Check this out. I think y'all might like it. All right. Tell Her, featuring my sister, Queen Barbara. You go, girl.
Tell him I love him.
And that I'll never leave her.
Tell him I'll send flowers. look upon your face and see you in every place. You're in my heart, that's filled with joy and happiness. You want me, your love, for now and evermore, evermore, baby. The loneliness I once felt is over. The pain of evil love is gone. Tell him, tell me, I love him. You love me, never leave. Tell him, tell me, I'll send flowers in the darkest hour. The war of playing love games is ended with just one smile from your sweet, sweet lips. Oh, baby, your lips, girl. I never thought I would feel this way. You're the missing part I couldn't find. Tell him, tell me, I love him. Tell him, tell me, I'll send flowers in the darkest hour. Tell him I believe him and that I'll never, never leave him. Tell him I'll never hurt him.
Tell me, baby.
I love him and trust him with all my heart. Tell him, baby, I love him.
I said, tell me that you love me. You never leave me. Tell me, baby, you send me flowers in my darkest hours.
I'll
I
send
need flowers
flowers
in my darkest hours. Baby, tell me, honey, sugar.
Tell him
I said, B, tell me, baby. Baby, 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 baby. I said, I see your face.
Tell him
In every place.
I'll send flowers.
Honey. I hope you enjoyed that. The next feature is Forbidden Love, featuring me. I enjoyed this song immensely. Shout out to Sharon Nelson, sister of the late Prince Roger Nelson. You know, a special song comes your way right out of the blue. You know,
Right out of the blue,
just like people say.
like people say. Love, forbidden love. Oh, baby,
This love
feels so right.
yes it do. You know, a special someone comes your way right out of the blue. like people say, yeah.
Your heart starts beating, your mind goes blank. A feeling, oh baby, a feeling you can't stop.
No,
Love, forbidden love. Oh baby,
this love feels so right. Ooh,
love, forbidden love. Oh baby,
this love feels so right. Yes, it do.
it's someone you can't describe. You go through so many changes.
Changes, baby.
Changes you can't hide.
As you close your eyes and you count to 10, you're hoping,
You're
baby.
hoping
Yeah, baby.
it was just
a
a
passing
passing flame.
oh,
Love,
love, forbidden love.
oh baby,
This love feels so right. Yes, it do. Oh,
as you slowly open your eyes,
as you slowly open your eyes,
everything,
I said everything feels so
clear
clear and bright.
You realize this forbidden love is right before your eyes. The feelings you feel so deep within.
Oh, baby, this love feels so right. Oh,
Love, forbidden love. Oh, baby,
this love feels so right. Yes, it do. Oh,
a special
baby.
someone.
Oh, yeah. I said it feels so right. Mhm.
Right out of the
I got to have it, even though
like
it's for
people
love.
say.
Oh, I hope you really enjoyed that. That was Queen Barbara and King Melvin, and the producer. We were co-producers on this. Co-producers with Sharon Nelson, the sister and producer of the late Roger Prince Nelson. We just had so much wonderful journeys in our life. Not bad for a couple of foster care kids, right? Yes, we were foster care kids, and we're going to be giving back to our community, the foster care. We're going to create a major fundraiser for foster care, adoption, and orphans, and risk youth at risk. Oh yes, we're going to give back because we've learned some things, and we're very proud that we used to be embarrassed about that, but you know, we were taught to be able to make lemonade out of a lemon. My sister and I have done pretty well for a couple of foster care kids. It's no longer an embarrassment. Matter of fact, we go and share our journey of being a runaway, an orphan, foster care child. We ran the streets, got in trouble. I what was there else to do? But thank God we had one of our last foster parent. She really laid a good foundation uh, of morals, and she never went to church, but she made sure we went to church every Sunday, and she had a study with Jehovah Witness on Saturday, Bible study. So she laid a strong foundation that even though we ran in the streets and the street was alluring to us, we knew how far to go. We didn't go but so far. We trust us. We wasn't no choir angels. So we learned the street knowledge and learned what was out there in the streets, and we also was very fortunate that we didn't follow some of our friends that just went all the way. Either they got incarcerated or they died for overdose of drugs, and uh, so it's just we thank God for this foster mother and husband uh, that really gave us a good. They were strict now. They didn't play. If we did something wrong, my father used to say, he used to he used to be so clever, and I was always kind of slow, and he would say these metaphors like if I was going to get a beating, instead of saying, you're going to get a whipping, I could pick up, I got that. I'm going to get a whipping. But no, he wouldn't say that. He'll say, King Melvin, you must be kin, you must be cousins to the baker. You must be family. I would say, excuse me? You must be family with a baker. I said, why you say that? He said, because you about to get you're about to get them buns buttered. Take your pants down and let me butter those buns. Now, why couldn't he just say you're gonna get a whipping? Oh no. He had to go to the metaphors. And oh yeah, they were strict. But when we thought about it, we always got whippings for things we did wrong. Not for no, it wasn't like they would just beat us. Like I had some earlier foster homes that just was sadistic. I don't even want to go there. But this last foster home, every time we did get chastised and got a whipping, it was because of something we did wrong. So I have to call a spade a spade. They were strict and they didn't want us to lie or steal. So if we got caught doing any one of those lying and stealing, we was in trouble. So God rest their soul. They have passed on since then, and we know that you hear us in heaven, and we giving you a shout out, uh, Charles, Henry, and Mary Carter. We know you're in heaven, and we know that you're listening, and we know that you're proud of us, and we're proud of you. So, Charles, Henry, Mary Carter, job well done. I'm saying it for Queen Barbara and King Melvin. We are grateful that you were strict on us and didn't have us mixing with the wrong crowd until we got out. So when we did get out in the street, we knew how far to go, who to hang with, and when it was getting too hot and heavy, we knew how to come home and leave. So thank you, Charles, Henry, and Mary Carter. God bless you in heaven, and we're going to name some of these monuments after you because we definitely will never forget the foundation that you laid for us being foster children. And thanks, and it was four of us split up in the foster care. Two boys were split up, and the two girls were split up. And this wonderful couple said, we don't want any family split up. We want to take all four of them. That was beautiful. I mean, if she didn't take all four of us, we probably would have been walking down the street and wouldn't even know each other. So, I mean, that tell you something about their hearts. So we're grateful for the Carters. Yes, okay. You're listening to King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Radio Talk Show. And just in case you say, Where is that incredible voice coming from? You're listening to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and I am King Melvin on the Mind Tuning Talk Radio Show. And we got some opportunities too. Oh yeah. I I always tell if you're doing business, and I don't care how great your business is, you cannot sell a secret. Let me say that again. I don't care what business or what service you're doing, you cannot sell a secret. What do I mean by that? You need to find out what kind of advertising dollars you have. And whatever advertising dollars you have, you need to let me know because we will create a package for you, affordable package for you so that you can get the word out. Now, I don't have anything against social media, but it ain't radio and it ain't television and it ain't print media. So call us and we will let you and you will let us know what your advertising dollars are. I'm the general manager here. So if you call me directly, I will make sure that whatever your advertising dollars are, we will put a plan together for you that's affordable to you. I'm at area code 347-346-3047. That number again to get in touch with me. I am the general manager here, and I am King Melvin. My private number is area code 347-346-3047. You have access to radio, magazine, and soon to be television. Oh yes. Update. Stay tuned. We are getting ready to create a television show dedicated to seniors. That's all I can tell you right now. So you want to stay locked in here. And if you call in and you have a certain number of calls, you will be a guest at our premiere new television show. That's right. The new television show we getting ready to air and produce. So please give us a call at 718-253-4239. That number again is 718-676-0820. And I am excited because life is beautiful. And if you get your mind tuned, your life will be in tune. And you can have anything you want. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. We just created another company called the Mind Tuning Multimedia. Oh, yes. Mind Tuning Multimedia exists. Oh, it's in the world. Mind Tuning Multimedia. It's just a conglomerate, a company that's going to be tuning minds, going to be doing seminars and having CDs and tapes. So if you want to take some of this wisdom home, you're going to be having that kind of publications. Oh, it's just going to be bananas. Oh, yeah. I am so excited. We have a great festival parade coming up, and that is May the 21st. That's on a Saturday, and you don't want to miss this incredible parade. I mean, it's the 16th annual. You don't want to miss this, and it's going to be celebrating close to 10,000 dancers and DJs and live bands and dancing. You talking about Martha and the Vandellas dancing in the street. It's going to be all over New York City. 150,000 spectators. You ain't not going to miss that. And guess what? Oh, yes. King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, have their own float. Hello? You can't have a big-time radio station like this with King Melvin on it, and you ain't got your own float. And guess what? Yours truly will be the MC of the King and Queen Radio Brooklyn Station float. Oh, yeah. So if you want to get in on that sponsorship and get your branding done, you need to call me. I am the GM over here, general manager. Call me. We ain't got that many spaces on that float. And I'm telling you, that float is out of sight. I mean, that float is so cool. You ain't going to want to be on nobody's float but King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. I'm trying to tell you, we got the baddest float on the planet. There ain't no float like ours. What? What? Oh, we're going to break it down like it's hot. Come on, somebody. I mean, I'm excited about all this great stuff going on at the King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. We're going to be the talk show. Now, Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio, they have an incredible lineup. They have music from all over the world, from the mother country, diaspora, and it's an education to really tune into them because they have teachings about all of the music from all over the world. I mean, you don't have a lineup like this. I mean, you need to tune in to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and they got DJs on this station that's unbelievable. Oh my God! I mean, P Diddy, we got a African brother that's just amazing. He's on Sundays and he's tearing it up, giving you education about all of the different music around the world. But the talk side of the radio, I'm very committed to making sure that our radio, the talk part of our radio, become the voice of the community. That's right. We're going to be the voice of the people, this radio station, the talk part of the radio station. Just call me, and if you got anything you want to talk about, you need to call me so we can perhaps get you in a situation where you can have your own show. There's a lot of opportunities here, so you need to call me. I am the general manager. I'm going to thank King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, for promoting me to general manager, and I will not do my best. I'm going to take it to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Oh, yes. This is the station. So if anybody asks you what is the baddest radio station in the whole universe, you need to know the right answer. King and Queen Radio, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. I'm telling you, heard it fit. Yeah. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know I am King Melvin, and I'm excited because mind tuning gets you excited. If your mind is right, then your life is right. So you need to understand that you have a genie lamp and you have a genie within you that can give you unlimited wishes. That's what I said. If you know your inner being connected with the universal laws, you should be able to have, be, and do anything you want. Oh, I'm talking that's what you call mind tuning talk radio. I teach that, and I'll be glad to if you call in, if you got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you. But it is on and popping. We got so much going on here, and I am so excited to be part of this great, incredible station, Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio. And I am getting ready to pop on some more music. And I mean, I like to be biased or anything like that, but I want y'all to know about we made a lot of contribution in this country. And the best way to let you know how much contribution we did in this country is to check out Black Innovation. Check this out. Black Innovation is unbelievable. It will give you some knowledge. Oh, yes. It will give you some knowledge. Check this out. What did we do in America? What did we do? You better check this out.
The generator, refrigerator, lubricators, and the elevator. The black man is a great creator. From the minds of blacks came bed racks, signals for train tracks, and the smokestack. The egg beater, the home heater, ice cream so life would be sweeter. A cure for smallpox, the U.S. mailbox. The black mind is as strong as an ox. The handstand, the electric lamp. When it comes to inventing, blacks are champs. The clothes dryer, the extinguisher for the fire. Peanut butter, the biscuit cutter, the lunch pail, the portable scale, the harpoon for the well, the key ring. Looks like blacks invented everything.
Whoa, blacks invented everything? Wow.
Blacks are able. This is not a fable. We even invented the kitchen table, the auto fishing reel, the envelope seal, the train alarm to keep us from harm, motors for cars, guitars for rock stars, the rocket catapult so we can reach Mars, the dustpan, the doorstop, the pressure cooker, and the mop. And let it be told, a black man invented the commode, the traffic signal for the road, and the ice cream mold, the fruit press, the printing press. Without blacks, this nation would be in a mess. The the medicine trade, the electric railway, reparations you know they should pay.
You know
Horse
that's right.
saddles, rockets for battle, apparatus for roping cattle, the disposable needle, a discharge for torpedoes, the insect gun to kill the mosquito, the record player on to hear the Beatles, the player piano, the remote control to change the channel, the video commander, nothing could be grander.
Whoa, we did all that? Wow. I'm going to say that backwards. Wow. Turn for words of wisdom. Wow.
Ear clips, potato chips, airships for scenic trips, the lemon squeezer, oh, what a pleaser. Sugar refinement, not an easy assignment. Bottle caps, jock straps, so the athlete can make his laps. The sweeper for the street, the brush and comb to look neat, the folding chair, the auto transmission for changing gear, the wrench, the typewriter, invented by blacks to make the workload lighter. Blood plasma and rods for the curtain. Without these inventions, it's certain we'd be hurting. The baby buggy, the air conditioner when it's muggy, the gas burner and stainless steel pads invented by blacks. Aren't you glad? The bicycle,
Yes, I am.
The golf tee to enhance the game, window cleaner, the sprinkler to make the lawn greener, the clothes dresser, the folding bed invented by blacks. You heard what I said.
Wow. Words of wisdom. Wow stands for words of wisdom. Wow. Wow, we did all that. Wow. Black innovation.
The ironing board, the scooter board, the stand for the keyboard. Black inventions are very broad. The helicopter for flight and military might, the fire escape ladder, the urinalysis machine for the bladder, the digital toaster, the roller coaster, the guided missile, the holder for toilet tissue, a fountain pen to write an epistle, a planter for corn, the best thing since the horn, the furniture caster, the cell phone to communicate faster, the radiation detector, the doorknob and lock as a property protector, the mask for the gas, the mower for the grass, a sharpener for your pencil, a pastry fork, what a utensil, the horseshoe, the human shoe. Without blacks, what would we do? The bridle bit to keep the horse on course, the children of Africa. Oh, what a resource!
Wow. Words of wisdom. Black innovation. This is produced by New York Global Biz. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, New York Global Biz, for giving us that production. Wow. That's unbelievable. Wow. That is incredible. That is produced by New York Global Biz, and we need to know about what kind of invention. We actually did everything. It's just amazing. So I'm just always like to play that at the top of the hour or in the middle, whenever the spirit moves me, because we need to know we contribute a whole lot. So thank you again for New York Global Biz for producing Black innovation. Well, just in case you didn't know, you are live, not dead. You are live listening to King Melvin on Mind Tuning Radio talk show. And I want you to know you're listening to me just singing. I knew King Melvin used to be on the radio. We lost him. We didn't know where he was at. You found me. I am at King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. That's where I'm at now. So let everybody know the sound of my voice. We found him. And you need to call up here and congratulate me. I just got my promotion here. And thank Gina Palin for having enough confidence to say, you are the GM. And that's General Manager. Thank you so much. I'm 718-253-4239. That number again is 718-676-0820. You might just want to call up and congratulate me because you couldn't find me on the dial, but now you know where I'm at. Or you congratulate me for being back on the radio, or my new promotion. Or you might want to snatch some of these gift certificates because I will eat them up. You know I'm Mikey. I'm greedy. You know that commercial to say, Mikey will eat it. Mikey will eat it. Yeah, I'm Mikey. I'm greedy. If you see my side, you wouldn't think so, but I can put away some food. So if you don't come get those gift certificates, Mo for me. Mo for me. Uh-oh. I guess they're not going to have me eat up all the gift certificates. Yes, this is King and Queen Radio, King Melvin, Mind Tuning Talk Show. Yes, caller.
Yeah, I'm calling to find out if those tickets are also the gift certificates. Are they also for the restaurant in New Rochelle?
Oh, no, no, they're not. No,
Oh,
they're just for the Hourglass is our sponsor, giving out the gift certificate. Hourglass is a five-star restaurant in Midtown Manhattan, the famous Restaurant Row. That's
oh, okay.
that's the sponsor.
So, all right. I don't know why I thought you had a restaurant that was doing something in New Rochelle because that's okay, fine. I
Yes,
guess
yes.
I'll
So
find out.
all right. Caller, being that you called, I just want to know, do you know what station that everybody need to know about?
Oh, King and Queen radio station. I think it's in Brooklyn. Brooklyn Station.
Ding, 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 ding. Woot, 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 woot. Congratulations, you have won a gift certificate at our major sponsor, Hourglass, one of the five-star restaurants on the famous Restaurant Row. Congratulations, caller. You will be getting your gift certificate.
Okay. So when do I get the certificate?
Well, when I hang up from you, somebody will call you and get all the particulars, and we'll get it out to you like yesterday. I mean, you are going to enjoy the food. I was there a week ago, and I'm still dreaming about. Instead, I usually dream about uh, sheep, but I've been dreaming about fish cakes.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Thank you.
All right, bye bye. Good night. All right, y'all heard it right here. Those certificates, our sponsor, Hourglass, they're running fast. They're running fast. Somebody must have heard me. They said, that greedy Mikey, I'm not going to let him eat up all of those gift certificates. So, congratulations, caller. You won a gift certificate from our sponsor, Hourglass, one of the five-star restaurants in Re- Restaurant Row. And I mean, you, all of you, congratulations for the winners. All of you going to enjoy going to that restaurant and bring somebody with you because they're going to be grateful that you brought them with you, that you brought them with them because the food is phenomenal. And we're going to have the owner of Hourglass on our show. He has a busy schedule. We're going to plan that out where he get here. You can ask him questions, and the phone line's going to be lit up. I'm John's going to be blowing up. We're going to blow up. Well, just in case you were saying, uh-oh, wait a minute. Time fly when you're having fun. You mean it's 9 p.m. already? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm about to cry up in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta leave you guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, listen, I had fun. You had congratulations to the winners of the gift certificate, and we shout out to our sponsor, Hourglass Five-Star Restaurant and Restaurant Row. We thank you so much for sponsoring us, and uh, I will be back here Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. and also Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. And if anybody asks you, I don't care if you get stopped on the street, I don't care if you're in the restroom, I don't care wherever they stop you, and they ask you the question, because you don't know when I'm going to pop up. I might pop up out of your pocketbook and say, what station do everybody need to know? And you got to say, King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station. And who knows, I might give you a surprise. All right. God bless and keep your mind tuned. And we see you on the next time I will show up. But please give me a call and let me know that you're interested in coming on that float because trust me, you are not going to want to miss this parade. It's not just an average parade, it's the 16th annual dance parade. So please check us out and do not let nobody have to tell you about it I want you to be about it. So God bless, and we will talk to you at another time. Thank you. Be nice to everyone that you know so that you can have mind tuning on your mind. Stay tuned because we have the DJ Debonair is coming right back at you. So do not fear because DJ Debonair will be here. Ooh, that rhymes. DJ Debonair. Good night. We'll see you the next time. God bless.
Tell him I love him.
And that I'll never leave.